What's up? Uh, Here for another live reading from the Middle School Journal. Get right into it. September 23rd, 1992. Today went pretty well. Everything went normal except Amanda had to stay home, my sister. She had to get her wisdom teeth taken out. In first period, I sat around and did nothing. Bible was a fun class. At this point, it's safe to say that the only thing that happened that might be of interest is the fact that there was a meeting about clubs at the school. I got into Adventure Club. Guess what? There was no Adventure Club. It never panned out. So I ended up in Chess Club. I then went to chorus, which finished a long day. By the way, Susan Barnes is still mad at me. I don't even know that I ever spoke to this girl. I then went home without going to football and went to Tim's. There I watched some TV, got on Phil Thatch Connection. I had messages from lots of people, but I didn't respond to any of them. I then was interrupted when Kathy, Tim, and another guy named Chris that I didn't know, a friend of Mike Stone's, showed up and started talking to me. I talked to them for a while, only long enough to get my mind on Kathy. Then they left. I then came inside and read Our Town. That's probably the second longest amount of time I've just sat down and read a book, which is crazy. It's good. I then went to bed. Next day, today's just another day. I went through the normal routine. I then went to school after picking up Josh, my cousin. At school, I watched the last moves of the morning Battletech game, which I clearly was not in at that point. The next one will start on Monday. I then went to art and listened to some lady from the Memphis School of Art. The next point of interest in the school day was Bible class, where we had a substitute teacher and we gave them hell. You get it? You get it? Okay. I took the Our Town test. How funny. So I tried to read some of the book the day before the test. That's pretty good for me. Shout out Miss Richardson. I did my best. Or I can't remember if she was my teacher yet. I was only a sophomore. I think it was probably somebody else. Then we had a mock election at the school today. Sam Marlowe, my friend, played George Bush, and Nicholas Akins played Bill Clinton, and then I put Nicholas Akins will win. After school, went to football practice. It was short and easy. From there, I went over to Todd Rowland's house, who was a teacher, and then later a friend's house. And it says, by the way, Mandy Hollander is awesome. At Todd's, he showed me his computer he was trying to sell. He had some games that were really neat. It was interesting. It had a 2400 baud modem that was PC compatible, and that's what's important to me. I also saw the Science Fiction Channel for the first time. Actually, it was a promo for the Science Fiction Channel. I hope we get it soon. I then came home and ate chili and watched some TV. You know, the new fall show that I've been watching that I still can't figure out what it is. All right, last day. September 25th, 1992. Today was not good or bad. It was just a big wait until the next day. The next day will live in infamy. We were going to play paintball. I guess school went pretty well. Not much happened except for the cheesy magazine sale. Ridiculous. Mr. Woolley was our sponsor, so of course we didn't take it seriously at all. After school, the football team went to Cracker Barrel and out with the cheerleaders. From there, we went back to school and got our stuff and went to the game. The trip was okay, I guess. We got off the bus and went straight to the locker room. We did not do well. We lost the game 60-0.
And
I'll tell you, I remember this game. It was against South Pittsburgh, and they destroyed us 60-0. Was the worst record in the worst loss in TSSAA history, I believe, until the 2 years later when some other team, also Boy Buchanan, lost to South Pittsburgh again. I believe 80 something to 0. The trip, but I end it with the trip back was really fun. We sang old rock songs and stuff like that. So apparently nobody's spirits were down. I then came home and it was about time for bed. Oh, and I told Jared Pelham and Jameson Brawley that I liked Mandy Hollander. I hope it doesn't get back to her. Or the opposite of that. I don't think this Mandy Hollander thing lasts very long. I mean, she was adorable, but I don't remember ever speaking to her either. Must have been one of my many crushes, right, Abe? Right? Uh, oh, and I'm just realizing that's stolen property. Let's pretend like that's not in the background. Anyways, so the next day, paintball's beginning, right? It's an interesting, torrid tale of just guerrilla tactics and shooting people in the nuts. It's hilarious. Anyways, thanks for sharing. Love you guys. See you next time.